Hello guys, it's pleasure to welcome you on my channel in another special English speaking live blog video. Although I still have no subscribers at my channel. This is my seventh video from the day I've started making video and recording English speaking live blogs for you, but I still have absolutely zero subscribers on my YouTube channel, Dennis English Journal. Okay, and I'm wondering right now who will be the very first subscriber, who uh, who it will be. It will be man or it will be a woman, and maybe it will be some kid from what country, and you still might be my very first subscriber, and I'm gonna make a special video after I'll get my very first subscriber. I promise you guys that I will record my special video English speaking live blog right after I'll got my first subscriber on my YouTube channel. Because guys, uh, I make these videos uh, 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 just for me, and I make these videos. I have no purpose, I have no aim to get thousands or millions of subscribers on YouTube, and this is just my English speaking practice. And I live in northwest of Russia, and maybe some of you just uh, maybe some of you just interest about how the life in Russia is, and how the regular Russians live in here in Russia, and uh, what do we eat, uh, what we watch on TV, or maybe how do we live in our apartment, and what's the life in Russian cities is, maybe something like that. And I think my English speaking live blogs, and maybe further, maybe when I'll be speak better than now. um, I will be making English learning videos for English learners, maybe about some grammar rules that I have mastered, maybe about some pronunciation skills, maybe about some fluency tips, and maybe about some habits that I have. Because guys, maybe you can't say that, but my listening skills, my English listening skills are really pretty not bad, at least how I think about that, because I really can. I'm uh, I am able to understand about 90 or 95% of native English speech about what native English speakers uh, talking about, and by this moment I've been listening. I think more than maybe two or three hundreds videos, English speaking videos on different YouTube channels, uh, mostly on English, mostly on American English teachers and uh, British English teachers too. And guys, when you only listening to these videos, you uh, and you start to understand what the native English speakers saying. You it's really exciting. It's really exciting thing, and this thing uh, really excited for you, and you think, oh, since I can understand what the native English speaker talking about, then probably I'm able to speak right now. But when you start speaking, then you realize then that this is so hard. This is much harder producing the words and phrases mm, in your own yourself. This is much harder than just listening to English native speech actively or passively, no matter what, uh, just on YouTube or on TV or even in real life. Well, now it's hard and even dangerous uh, to communicate with native English speakers in real life, because you know about all this worldwide coronavirus stuff, and most of people most of people nowadays are sitting in their homes, in their apartments, and uh, they are working online. They are communicating online with with their friends, or even with their families, maybe with their relatives, with their family members, with their beloved people, because this self isolation is such an important thing um, for stopping spreading out this COVID-19 infection. And uh, uh, I was at self isolation until this day, because today I had to return back to my work. Um, I can't work online. I can't work via my laptop or desktop computer, because I'm an engineer and I work I work in engineering organization, and after maybe 7 or 10 days of quarantine, of kind of self-isolation, uh, we had to go to work. We had to return back to our work, and uh, today I went back to my work, uh, to my work place, and I just try to I just I'm just trying uh, to be safe and consciousness. Um I'm washing my hands uh, a bunch of times every day, and I'm using a hand sanitizer, but it's very hard to find hand sanitizers in our stores nowadays. As well as it's very hard to find lemons and ginger. In Russia, at least in big cities of Russia, at this time, very hard to find such things as lemons and ginger, and even garlic. Lemons, ginger, and garlic. Uh, there are things uh, that became very valuable and worthy due all this coronavirus stuff, and people just are stocking pile of this stuff, and lemons and ginger almost disappeared from store shelves. It's very hard to find, and even at stores that provide this stuff, uh, the price of lemons and for example ginger is incredible expensive. It's motherfucking expensive, guys. For example, uh, for example, a kilogram of ginger. For British system, it's about 2 pounds, 2 pounds of ginger. Uh, Before starting this coronavirus panic, coronavirus hysteria, uh, so 2 pounds or 1 kilogram, roughly a saying, of ginger cost maybe around 400 rubles, around 400 rubles, and it's approximately about mm, about $6 American dollars per 2 pounds of ginger. Now, the same amount of ginger costs maybe 2,000 rubles or even 4,000 rubles. That's um, uh, approximately 30 or 50 bucks. Okay, guys, can you believe it? From uh, seven, from 6 or 7 bucks to 30 and 40 and 5 and even 50 bucks um, after this coronavirus pandemic uh, started. And I like to drink tea with ginger and with some lemon. Really, I maybe for the last 2 or 3 years I drank tea with lemon and ginger almost every day, and that was my uh, pretty regular evening meal after dinner. But now it's just too expensive for me, and it's just too expensive for most of population of our country simply to drink tea with ginger or with lemon. And this is quite crazy, I think. But as opposite to some Western countries, we have no deficit of toilet paper. We have a lot of toilet paper in our stores, and pretty, uh, each grocery store or each uh, other kind of stores has a lot of toilet paper and paper towels. This is not a problem at all. So this is the difference, I think. This is the difference in distributing, maybe. I don't know. So when right now I just sit here in my apartment, uh, I went back from my work uh, maybe 2 hours ago, and I had some lunch, and now I just sit and uh, I didn't sleep well. I didn't sleep well this night because this was the first night the first night before I must go to my workplace for a while. And today was my first work day uh, in this rented apartment. You know that I rented this apartment mm, a couple of days ago, uh, maybe 10 or 11 days ago, and Mm, during all this time, um, I had not to go to the work, and that was my some of forced vacation due to this quarantine stuff. And Today was my first day when I had to wake up early, get out of bed early, dress up, and um, walk to my work. Fortunately, I can reach my workplace by walking because it's not so far. It's around, I think, 3 kilometers from this apartment to my workplace. So it's not necessary for me to use a subway or bus or tram or trolley bus or any other type of public transport system, and I feel um, I feel maybe safety because it's not necessary for me uh, to communicate with other strangers uh, and um, transfer myself by crowded, cramped uh, buses, subway, and other kinds of transport. And this is good. This is really good because many other people have to use subway for transportation to their work. And this is quite dangerous this time uh, when we um, looking forward uh, when we are waiting uh, this epidemic peak, this epidemic spreading out. So, guys, I'm quite sleepy right now because I didn't sleep well, as I said before. Um, I got out of bed around 7 o'clock a.m. 7 a.m. But uh, but during this night, I keep awakening because of some noise behind the walls. This is a pretty old apartment building. I think it was built maybe in 1950s, maybe 1950s, I think. And uh, we call these buildings are Stalin era, uh, because uh, uh, back in uh, back in the time these buildings were building. Joseph Stalin was alive, and so this kind of apartment building we call Stalin era building, and mostly we believe that um, buildings of this type are pretty strong with thick walls, with very very high ceilings and with um, with very good soundproofing. But between maybe external walls, yeah, um, quite thick and quite um, quite and this external walls um, are keeping warm inside very good, but um, what's about the walls between different apartments? They're pretty thin, and I can easy hear what's happening in another apartment behind my wall when I uh, went to bed and shut down my TV and laptop. So beside that, mm, I feel a little nervous because uh, my my regular daily schedule was ruined due to this relaxing quarantine self-isolation stuff, and um I wasn't at my workplace for 10 or maybe maybe 12 days, and I felt a little nervous. I was feeling I was uh, so I just couldn't sleep well, and I keep awakening all night long, and by the moment I must to go out of bed, I was tired and sleep deprived, you know. So after my returning back from my work, I even took a 1 hour nap right here, right on this chair, right in front of my laptop. I was listening some English speaking video, and I just shut my eyes and took a small nap. I even maybe had some dream for minutes or two, but then guys, when you start to sleep, you shut your eyes and you start relaxing, and then you just your body maybe thinks that you are dying, and and your body just try to save you, and your brain produce some signals maybe, and your brain ordered your body to to awake quickly to and it's that feeling uh, like you uh, like you feel down or felt over or feel over uh, suddenly, and right after that you you get up and what's happening. Yeah, this kind of feeling I believe um, very familiar for almost every of you, my my dear watchers. Okay, so by this moment, I've been speaking for 31 minutes, and I think it's time to go. I think it's time to say goodbye. Excuse me, I'm sorry that this video is quite boring in comparison with my previous video about my walking outside, my groceries, or my zero subscribers special edition English speaking live blog. But once again, I still have zero subscribers, zero, and this is a great achievement. I'm wondering, maybe how many channels with regular content has zero subscribers so far. And I I clicked on different channel links, and many channels have no videos at all, and even these channels have a couple of subscribers, maybe a few, maybe 10 or 20 or even 50 subscribers, even though these channels have no videos at all. And I was wondering why. uh, why it's happening? Why? Oh, it's my shadow, guys. It's my shadow. Yeah, I'm handsome. My shadow is handsome guy. Okay. Please let me know in the comments. Do you like videos like this? Do you like this format of videos? Maybe I should stop making videos like this. Maybe I should do some crazy stuff, or maybe I just should uh, speak more confidently, more clearly, and maybe I should spend 2 or 3 more years just listening to and just speaking to myself without recording videos, because I think. I think my pronunciation is quite bad, and my active vocabulary is really low, really small, and right now I keep struggling to choose words, to choose proper words for talking about my everyday experience and my habits. But please let me know. If you are watching my video right now, then maybe you are my first subscriber, and I really appreciate it. Uh, so, guys, that's enough for today, I think. Thank you for being with me. Thank you very much for watching my videos. It's really important to me, especially these days when many of us have no opportunity to communicate in real life, to meet people in real life, and maybe uh, maybe mm, I will be able to inspire some of you to create your own channel or communicate some other way via internet, via world wide web, or even this on YouTube platform. So, guys, please let me know in the comments. What do you think about me, about all this English speaking stuff, about my live blog? And thank you again, and bye bye for now.